Good evening. We're interrupting our regularly scheduled programming to bring you a severe weather update. We are currently tracking a severe thunderstorm moving through the area with tornado warnings in effect for multiple counties now. Radar is indicating rotation within the storm, and conditions are favorable for tornado development. Residents in the warned area are advised to shelter immediately, moving to an interior room on the lowest level of your home, away from the windows. We want to stress that this is a developing and potentially dangerous situation. We have a reporter live on the ground where conditions are rapidly changing. Let's go now to Sandy Shore, who is on the scene. Sandy, what are conditions out there like?
We are seeing strong, sustained winds, heavy rainfall, and I think hail. Yes! Hail! Hail! Oh! This storm, it has intensified within the last several minutes. And no, we have not seen a tornado touch down yet. The atmosphere and the weather conditions are favorable to this. If you look at the sky, you can see the dark, rotating clouds. There's sudden drops in temperature and these increasing wind speeds. You can probably hear the wind behind me, and this is the exact environment that is favorable for severe weather and tornadoes. If you are in the area, you should already be inside and hunkered down on the lowest level of your home. Reporting live, I am Sandy Shore. Back to you, Destiny.
Thank you, Sandra. Please stay safe out there. As you just saw, conditions are continuing to worsen across the state. We want to get a better understanding of what's driving the storm and what we can expect moving forward. Our chief meteorologist, Wendy Weatherford, has been keeping a close eye on the storm. Wendy, what are you seeing on the radar now?
Thank you, Destiny. Chief Meteorologist Wendy Weatherford here. Folks, it's looking a little rough out there tonight. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Reno County and the surrounding areas until 5:45 p.m. They've also just issued a tornado warning set to expire at 5:45 p.m. If you are in the listed areas, seek shelter now. Go to the lowest level of your home, a basement if you've got one. If you don't have a basement, you can go to the first floor, find a small room like a hallway closet or a bathroom. You want to be away from windows and be near the center of your home on the lowest level. If we take a look at the live radar, folks, we've got quite the supercell here. This is a type of storm that has a rotating updraft, which makes it more organized and capable of producing severe weather, including tornadoes. We are seeing damaging straight-line winds reaching speeds of up to 80 miles per hour. We have some reports of 2-inch size hail coming in from the Haven area, and this storm is moving north-northeast at about 55 miles per hour. Radar is also indicating rotation within the storm, which is a major concern. Now, if we switch on over to the velocity map, this is where we can see the wind motion within the storm. On this map, you'll notice areas of green and red right next to each other. That indicates that winds are moving toward and away from the radar at the same time, which is a strong sign of rotation. Right here, this is where we are seeing that rotation tighten up, and this is the area that we're watching very closely for tornado development. I'm getting an update. We have a report of a funnel cloud tracking north-northeast near Mount Vernon. Thanks, Brad. We now have confirmation of a tornado on the ground. So again, if you are in the affected areas, seek shelter immediately. This is not one to mess with, folks. So let's go to a different map here, so that I can explain what is happening. So, as you can see, we have this strong cold front that is pushing in from the west, and ahead of it, this is key. We have warm, moist air. It's a warm, moist air mass that's already in place across much of the region with a low pressure system in place. Now, that warm air is lighter, so it naturally wants to rise. Meanwhile, the cold air behind the front is denser, so it kind of wedges itself under underneath that warm air and forces the warm air upward pretty rapidly. When you get that kind of lift, that's when storms really start to fire up. And earlier this afternoon, we had sunshine breaking through the clouds, which allowed the ground to heat up and added even more energy into the atmosphere. That energy is what we call instability. And today, there's plenty of it. That warm, moist air was already unstable. And when you add that extra heat from the sun, it increases that instability. Add that additional sunshine, and you have the perfect recipe for severe thunderstorms capable of producing damaging winds, large hail, and isolated tornadoes. The cold front will push through this evening, bringing in bitterly cold Arctic air from the north. Now, as for today's weather, we topped off the high today at 97 degrees with a low of 64 expected for this evening. But if you thought that you could pack your winter jackets up, think again, folks, because tomorrow brings a sharp cool down with a high of 57 and low of 37. Now, looking at our 5-day forecast, you can expect a chilly Friday afternoon and evening with sunshine sticking around through the weekend. We'll start to warm up by Sunday into Monday with a slight chance of rain returning Tuesday with partly cloudy skies. Stay safe out there, folks. This is Wendy Weatherford signing off.